Done. Glory. All right. Yeah, we'll just do music first of all. Hey, welcome to Prelude to Ulysses. This is one of those ones where... Oh, sorry, everyone. Sorry. Honey, this is what bees fuck. We're not going to be using bad language anymore in the series, so let's just get it all out all at once. Pooh! I'm just fucking with you. Hey everyone, welcome to Prelude to Ulysses. This is the book where I read out loud. This is the show where you don't have an app. You don't even have to read on your own to hate books. I don't want to read this book. Welcome to Alex Reads the Popova. We're still in the introduction. Jesus fucking shit. Hold on a second. Everybody wants a potato in the sandwich. Everybody puts a cheese lump in ya. Everybody loves to dance for money. Everybody loves to dance for money. Everybody just wants money, don't they? It's just a lot of money. This is part C of the writings of XIMINEX, part C. I've been putting a lot of effort into these. I hope you've noticed. Well, I hope you noticed before I told you to. It's hot in here. I put this on. I left the heat on all day. Sure. Give me money. Ooh, this is getting sexy now. Oh, God, this shirt fit me well like 6 months ago. Oh, I hate being older. Okay. Well, guess what? You ate a McDonald's, now you're going to shit for 40 days and get fatter somehow. Okay. God, we're going to try to approach this with a different perspective. Rigatoni madness. Spaghetti is penne. Penne is ravioli. It's all the same. Mexican food and Italian are only separated by different types of peppers. Okay, let's go. Was that racist? Only for Italians. Pepperless quats. Brocio de what happened last time? We're just reading about shit XIMINEX says. There's a bunch of stuff I should have read. Maybe I did, I don't remember. We're just gonna keep going. Think that's cancer? Doesn't feel like cancer. Is it, for my blind viewers, there's a dot on me? And I was looking at it, and I was like, is that cancer? Now you're all cut up. Let's read this book. Fuck. Man, I don't know how far we're going to get today. This is going to be a 4-part bare minimum for this chapter. And then there's the translations of the Popova. We do this every time. I know. Listen, I don't know what's going on, all right? And the summary. Okay. Well, at least we're almost 40 pages away. Nowhere less than 40. I think the preamble, which is quite... I cannot fucking wait till we get to the preamble on page 77. Technically 76. So 75 is the last page of this bullshit we're going to read. We're on page 39. Not even that big a deal, so don't even worry. Brassier de Bourbourg says that around the middle of the 19th century, the curator of the National Museum of Mexico, Don Rafael Isidoro Gondra, gave him a draft of the first volume of the work of Ordóñez y Aguilar, which contains the larger part of the translation made by Father Ximénez of the manuscript of Chichicastenango, published in 1851. So the current date is 1945 here. And what's the fun you were going to have with that lie? Just a different number than what's real? I guess. I don't really have a plan there. Okay. Maybe try harder. Shut the... Brassier de Bourbourg claims the honor of having been the first to make known to the scientific world the existence of the work of Ximénez. In the first of his 4 cartas para servir de introducción a la historia primitiva de las naciones civilizadas de la América septentrional, that's a new word to me. However, as has been seen, Cabrera was the author of the oldest published references about Father Ximénez, who Brassier de Bourbourg said was the first to translate the Indian Theogonia, accompanying it with comments, etymological notes, and documentations relating to the ancient history of the Quiche, or Chique, Tetzel, Tzetl, Tzeltal, 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 and so on, and who, with the help... And so did Brassier de Bourbourg prove himself wrong? I don't know. Accompanying it with comments, etymological notes, and documents about the Quiche, Tzetzel, and so on, and who, with the help of this rich material, later wrote Historia de la Provincia de San Vicente de Chiapas y Guatemala, his opus magnum, or magnum opus, as we say in Texas. Which has, dang, that's a good tea, which has remained in manuscript and is completely unknown. Whose quote is that? The Viennese doctor Carl Scherzer visited Central America in 1853 and 1854. He was in Guatemala for 6 months and had occasion to visit the library of the university, where he found the volumes of the work of Ximénez, kept there after the expulsion of the friars and the closing of the convents in 1829. Ooh, what happened there? The expulsion of the friars. I want to hear about that. Get the fuck out of here. Liam Neeson with your... No, that's Japan. And Spider-Man. It was a good movie. After the expulsion of the friars and the closing of the convents in 1829. Let's close them forever. In the Memoria, which he had sent to the Imperial Academy of Sciences at page 40, motherfuckers! Oh, this is one huge paragraph. Why? What's the point? Dude. Shorter paragraphs. We don't need these monsters. We fucking don't, all right? I'm not alone, right? We don't need to fucking... Oh, I looked at it wrong. It's cut into several paragraphs. Fuck. I thought this page was one big paragraph because, I don't know, because my thumb was there. Yep, that's what happened. Okay, jeez Louise. Scherzer claims the honor of having been the first to have called the attention to the educated world to the writings of Ximenes. Okay, whatever. I don't care about this. Borberg says it in 1850. Scherzer says it in 1856. Who fucking cares? I want to know whether Ximenes is a reliable source. And so far, it seems like he is. But, I mean, god damn, how many times did someone rewrite the Bible, right? I'm sure it was just well, who knows what the fuck the Bible was meant to be. I don't know how to do a Z in cursive. So chubs. Shut the fuck up. Writings of Ximenes, and to have been in part responsible for their publication. This honor, as mentioned above, was disputed by Brasseur de Bourbourg. Perhaps for this reason, when the Historia del Origen de los Indias was published in Vienna, the following year Scherzer inserted in his introduction to the work the notice about Ximenes in his writings, which the French abbé gives in his letter from Mexico addressed to the Duke of Valmy in 1850. I don't remember what book Ximenes read. I don't understand what I'm reading. It sucks. It does suck. Do you give a shit? I don't know. I don't know. This is supposed to be fun for me, right? I don't know if I want to read it. Should I read it anyways? I've been not interested in this introduction forever. $35 more pages of that? Well, I think there's parts of it that I do want to read. That's the part that sucks. Is like, it's all this... I don't know, man. It's super hard to keep track of what book is what when each book is like 2 sentences. Each book title is 2 Spanish sentences long, and I'm just trying to focus on trying to use my accent correctly and having no fucking clue what they're saying. Whatever. Scherzer found only the 3rd volume of the Historia de la Provincia de San Vicente de Chiapa y Guatemala. That's a book title. In the University Library in 1854. I'll just write a note. I'm going to write a note. Gave up here. And I'm going to skim it, and we're going to read little parts of it, because we're just going to say, fuck Ximenes' life. I don't give a fuck. Copy, Harold Scherzer, taken from the original. Man, not interesting. Scherzer reports about culture. I don't care about Scherzer. All right. We're done with that one. Fuck it. This village contains around... So when Brasseur de Bourbourg went to Ravenel, he said that this village... I'm going to read like the quotes that they say from their books. I'm not interested in this introduction. Much more than I have to be. This village contains around 7,000 Indians who speak the Quiche language. And with them I prepared myself not only to speak and to write it, but even... I don't care. 4 volumes of folio, page 155, Historias de Lenguas, Memorial, San Vicente. The publication of the Popol Vuh, 1861, and other works mentioned aroused the interest of the scientific world. Don't care. All these quotes. Nobody cares. Signor Gavarete. The present copy was taken from the volume. Blah, 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 blah. The index of the work contains the following note by Gavarete. Not being of equal... No, don't care. Here's the last sentence. In all, the copy and printed book lacks 30... We could have just read this part. In all, the copy and printed book lack 30 chapters of Book 7, or Book 6, and the 34 chapters which constituted Book 7. This next part looks important and interesting. So we just skipped 10 pages, basically. And you know what? I don't give a shit. Nothing's good, nothing's important. Father Ximenez, I thought you were a loser. Father Ximenez, I couldn't wait to be done hearing your voice. Father Ximenez, I hate you. No. Father Ximenez, I struggle to respect you. Father Ximenez, I don't know you at all, and I don't think I ever will. Father Ximenez, I can't even spell your name right, though I read it 4,500 times. Why'd you come here and make all my friends Christians? Why'd you come here and take away everyone's buttholes? I didn't say that. Father Ximenez, I hardly knew ye, for I promptly forgot. Father Ximenez, I want you to go home, cross the ocean and die there. Father Ximenez, get your stupid God the fuck out of my pants. Why'd you steal our buttholes? Father Ximenez, I hardly knew ye before I hated you. You ain't my dad, quit saying you are. Father Ximenez, go fuck yourself. Although I'm sure you're, in comparison to the rest of the conquistadors, I bet you're kind of a Probably just a normal fine dude with a couple of slaves. Oh shit, that's not cool. Are we mad? Are we happy that you took away our daddy made it yours, Father XIMINEX? I want mustard, not your mayonnaise. You can't spell woman without mayonnaise. Huh? What'd you do with our buttholes? What we gonna do now when we can't use our buttholes? God, I could have done better than this, but here we are, singing about conquistadors, jacking our butts from our butts. It's gross as shit, but not really, cause we don't really poo anymore. Father XIMINEX, I hardly knew you before I cast my judgment down to you. You're a stupid butthole thief. And I skipped your chapter because I wanted to. Queef, beef, sneef. Deal with my grief in the only way I can, and that's by playing the guitar with both my really neat hands. For my blind viewers, I'm waving my hands around like jazz hands. For my blind viewers that don't know what jazz hands are, it's when you put your palms to the air, facing somebody, and wiggle your little fingies. And that's how people know that you're jamming pretty fucking hard. Yeah, honey, motherfucker, yeah, baby, I like agave more than honey at this point. What's wrong with me? We're not eating the good honey anymore. Your old boss used to have a bunch of bees, and he'd give you the honey for £1 million. I don't know. This is the first time I've skipped something in this book. Or any book, actually. I painstakingly read every fucking piece of shit. In the Satanic Bible. And, man, I fucking was sick of it at the end there. The Bible's just driving me fucking nuts. It is so stupid. Well, there's curtains, and the curtains have to be purple, God said. And if you make incense and someone makes incense that's the same incense as that church, you gotta abandon them forever. Someone made a cow that's gold. Sorry. Did I earn that? Did I earn skipping a chapter? No one gives a fuck what you do. This world has zero dependence on whether or not you read about Father XIMINEX. Whether or not you know what happened in that chapter is inevitably going to be meaningless. So think about the last 2 hours you spent on this specific one. You have no memory of it. No one's ever going to watch it. And that's cool, man. It's good you did it. You had fun those times. You weren't having fun this time. I'm really having a lot less fun. Part of this introduction. There's ways I can learn and the ways I cannot. When I'm learning 45 different names of fucking books and 45 different Spanish names, which I just can't keep track of that shit, man. I don't know who's who. I struggle to say those words, those names, and it's really hard for me to keep track. So it's not helpful to me. I don't give a fuck about these people. I don't give a fuck about why the book was uncovered or who uncovered it. I mean, I guess I kind of do. Well, I want the book. I want the Popol Vuh. I want to understand its people. I want to understand where they came from. I want to understand how long they were there. I want to understand what they think of the translation. What the current occupants of Guatemala think about it. You know, I'm not talking about religious motherfuckers. I don't give a shit about what religious people have to say about anything when it comes to religion. That was mean. I don't, though. I could not care less. Everyone thinks they're right, including me. So I'm just, well, what do I think? My thinking is that I don't know what I'm doing. So I am actually right. My thinking is that nobody else does either. I don't know what it is. Chile or something? It says Chow. Oh, that's not a country? It's like a little townhouse or something. Who gives a shit? I do. I don't know. What do you think? I feel bad about skipping that chapter, but I'm not a completionist. And you know what? Bows and arrows. This is how they used to shoot them back in the day. Ow! Maybe I'll do that. Ow! Listen, I kind of want to, you know, in the same way. Best episode yet. What do you think about God? I used to think of God as a cave. A cave that could hold all the thoughts of everybody and everything. And all of its dreams, all of our dreams, wants, desires, and especially needs. And we have these counterproductive needs between one weasel and one owl. You know, the need of the weasel and the need of the owl are counterproductive, right? Weasel wants to live, owl wants to live by eating the weasel. What's your fucking point? All of these things all of these concepts of what they need to live and what they might need to survive, kind of just go into this filtering device of a cave. All of these thoughts all of these concepts are worked out mathematically in this, not necessarily a mind, but in the way that you'd throw a bunch of change into one of those machines and it drops and all the ones fall into the right spaces. That there is maybe not a mind, but that there was a device that would logically filter out what should occur, and that's kind of what's happening, right? The owl won this round because the fucking weasel was risking his life trying to run further than he usually does, or Who fucking, I don't know. I'm not that. That's how I used to view God. As a space, as a solution, as a way of working out the problems that do occur on life. And I didn't really think that God ever created this world, but that God was a proponent of continuing life in a peaceful manner. My first thought about atheism was I heard my cousin didn't believe in God and told my grandma, and she got mad. And I was mad at her at first. I said, that's fucked up. And then I started thinking about it, and I was like, well, and I think I probably idolized her in some way. A little bit of an older cousin. We always hung out. Definitely, maybe, and Santa Claus was ruined really early on for me. I don't know. What do you think of God? Do you think God would ever need to use you to get his light, his information across the ocean? How fucking deranged. I don't know, man. What kind of a person doesn't accept that they might be wrong, too? Am I that kind of person? Oh, the sleeping pills are kicking in. That's what's going on. Is that why I quit the whole book? No, man, I do those things all the time. Bro. Might need to add another book to this. Fucking getting so sick of this shit. The best one's this one. This is the book I read tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Ancient Evenings is great. Then it's Secret History of the World, which is by far the fucking worst one. The Bible's a little better. The Popol Vuh was a little better at first, but I'm really struggling to pay attention. We might do a lot more skipping. And you know what? That's fine. We can always come back and redo it. Do you have a point to your whole God's a cave thing? I don't remember. I have such a fucking chip on my shoulder for religion, man. I hate it. It's everywhere. Fuck, man. To believe, faith to me is belief without fact. Or to belief based on opinion. Belief based on assumption. Factless belief, right? Which to me is a bad belief. It is a unjustifiable belief. And there's no marrying that for me. How could you believe something? How could you? I don't believe in anything. I don't even believe I'm right here talking right now. Not fully. Let's huff some shit. Ah, I got my eye! Ah, I felt good. Saline on the eye, huh? Okay. Alright. Just so sad. Just so sad. I guess I want attention, but I don't really want to read. Alright, bye.